major weekly high or potentially even higher on this market. Now if we also look left at the 128.40 zone, you can see it's an area that acted as decent support in the past. It gave a really strong move to the upside on the previous test of this important area, and it's also an area that acted as decent resistance multiple times on this market as well in the past. So quite a significant area on this market to look for bullish evidence and a potential move to the upside on this market. Okay, okay, next market I'd like to highlight this review is gold, and I'm on the daily chart. Now, first thing I want to highlight about gold is that this market is still an uptrend, isn't it? And so optimally, all we want to be looking for is just those nice pullback zones and areas next to the downside to look for bullish evidence and a potential move to the upside on this market while the market's in that trend. Now, the area I've highlighted in multiple previous reviews is that 12-11 zone. That's a great area to look for bullish evidence and potential moves to the upside on this market. And as you can see by looking left, this market has given a lot of nice moves to the upside on tests of this important area. So what I'd like to highlight this week is if the market happens to pull back into that 12-11 zone once again, this is still a great area on this market to the downside to look for bullish evidence and a potential move to the upside. Potentially move all the way up to that previous high or highs looking left as a potential magic point to the upside, or potentially move all the way up to that 12.76 zone to the upside, or potentially even higher on this market as this market is still an uptrend. Okay, well that's it for gold. Just highlighting an area to the downside if the market tests it next week, and that's that 12-11 zone as still a great area on this market to look for bullish evidence and a potential move to the upside on this market. Okay, next market I'd like to highlight in this review is silver, and I'm on the 4-hour chart. Now, on this market, what I'd like to highlight is just some potential pullback zones. This market is still an uptrend, so optimally all we want to be looking for is just those nice pullback areas to the downside to look for bullish evidence and potential continuation of the upside on this market.